Hello, beautiful soul. Thank you for showing up today. When we care for nature, it takes care of us. Planting hope today can give life to someone tomorrow. This story is a slow step toward remembering that. So stay close and let's begin. The Girl Who Planted Time. A story about patience, vision, and planting seeds of hope for a world you may never see. Chapter 1. The Arrival. Shalini was just 10 when her parents moved to the highlands, a mountain village called Anaconda, where clouds drifted between homes and silence hummed like wind in pine leaves. The villagers were kind but cautious. They lived simple lives, growing fast-yield crops like potatoes and greens. The land was tough, water was scarce, and the winters? Bitter. Shalini wasn't like the other children. While they played and raced down the slopes, she sat beneath trees, sketching leaves, studying roots, collecting seeds like treasure. She had a quiet habit of speaking to plants, and believed, deeply, that trees had memory. Chapter 2. Her First Sapling. Behind her new house was a patch of barren land, dry and cracked, the kind even goats avoided. One evening, with her tiny hands, Shalini dug a hole and planted a neem seedling. Her grandmother chuckled gently and said, "By the time that tree grows tall, you'll be grown too." Shalini only smiled. "Then it'll shade someone else." Chapter 3. The Mockery. By age 15, she had planted over 100 saplings: banyan, peepal, jamun, gulmohar, wild fig, all carefully spaced along hills, near water sources, in forgotten corners. People laughed. "Shalini and her trees," they'd say. "By the time anything grows, we'll be gone, or too old to care." The village elders warned her not to waste effort on slow things. "Plant what gives you fruit now. Life is short, child." But Shalini didn't want fruit. She wanted forests. She replied softly, "We plant fast to fill our plates. We plant slowly to feed the world." She carried on, even as she grew up and became a teacher in the nearby town. Every week, she returned, watering, pruning, speaking to each tree like an old friend. Chapter 4. Seasons Change. Years passed. Some saplings died. Many survived. Some took root in unlikely places. She got married, moved to the city, had children. But she never stopped visiting the village once a month. Her boots muddy, her hands calloused, her heart steady. Villagers stopped laughing. Some helped. Most watched. "She's different," they'd whisper. Always was. Still, many trees stood like shy children, small, fragile, uncertain. Chapter 5. The Drought. Then came the long dry. 3 years of weak monsoon. Rivers shrank. Crops failed. People began migrating to cities. The mountain heat, once mild, became fierce. Fields turned to dust. Villagers fell sick. Water was rationed by the hour. But something unexpected happened. In one part of the village, the ground stayed cooler. The wind felt fresher. Wells didn't dry. That part was where Shalini had planted. The trees, now tall, strong, and deep-rooted, retained moisture, cooled the air, and shaded the soil. Birds returned. Bees came back. A small stream that had vanished for years began to flow again. People stood beneath the canopies, eyes lifted, mouths open. Not in thirst, but in awe. Chapter 6. Her Return. Now in her 50s, Shalini returned to the village. Children ran to her, shouting, "Teacher Auntie, these are your trees." The elders bowed. Her childhood home was gone, but her forest stood alive. She walked among them, touching bark, whispering to leaves like old friends reuniting. An old woman wept and said, "You planted time itself, Shalini. You gave the future a chance." Shalini placed a hand on the trunk of the very first neem tree she'd planted. "I didn't do this for myself," she said. "I did it for the child I'll never meet, the one who will one day sit beneath this tree and feel safe." The forest named after her. Today, that part of Anaconda is called Shalini Vanam, Shalini's Forest. It's home to rare birds, herbs, medicinal plants, and a learning center where children are taught not just how to grow food, but how to grow hope. And on a carved stone beneath a banyan tree reads, "To plant a tree is to believe in tomorrow." She believed, so we live. Glowing star, moral of the story: the fastest seeds aren't always the most valuable. Some take years, but feed generations. True change isn't instant. It's planted quietly and grown with care. If we act only for today, we starve tomorrow. But when we plant time, we gift the future a chance to breathe. Before you go, just know, your presence here means everything. Your heart gave this story breath. Thank you. And until next time, take care of your beautiful soul.